we do shows not because to get the money.
Why do you do the shows?
You do the shows to build a name, to build a brand. The show to market you. The show will be that one of the main things that is going to market you as an athlete. It is a show to put you outside. For example, we've had like let's say Mr. East Africa. For Joe, who has done Mr. East Africa and won the Mr. East Africa, so he is entitled for the next one coming, his picture to be the face of the show because he represents that show because he won that show. And it's not just it's a no-brainer. If you go to look at any shows, like for example, Arnold Classic, New York Pro, Miami Pro, all those ones, you will see the defending champion is featured on that post. Right now, we are having Arnold Classic in 4 weeks' time. Who is going to be in the face of Men's Physique in the Arnold Classic? The one who won it. So, these are the things that we should learn because at the end of the day, we are doing all this because our end goal, if you're a serious bodybuilder, your end goal is to be at the Olympia because that's the ultimate dream of every bodybuilder. If we are serious about bodybuilding, your ultimate goal is to be in the Olympia or even to win the Olympia. Why not to win? So these are the things that we should be like emulate from them as the NPC, IFBB, that we can copy from them. Because that's where the branding is. That's when a company, for example, like all these fitness companies, supplementation, the apparels would want to be associated to you. So denying him that right, it puts a lot of question. Why not me? Right now, either you like it or you don't like it. And I'm not saying because he's here. He represents Men's Physique now, here in Kenya. He won back-to-back shows. So whatever he said, he can back it up because I've won Mr. East Africa, I won Mr. 001, I have beaten all those who has done it before, so he can back it up when he's talking about that one. Does that make sense? So it will be only fair, even for those who are upcoming, to know like, oh wow, I want to work hard so that next poster I'm gonna be there.
Sir, when I say you have to prove the point. Or
you have to prove the point for some other people who have never won. For those who have never won, who are saying, I am going to be Afro, I am going to be Olympia, but have you done it here? Sasa ndo nikakwambia, nisikize point yangu, Joe, utakubaliana na mimi. Ikiwa haujashinda hapa, ukakimbilia kushindana nje, then hilo swali linakuhusu. Lakini mimi hapa nishashinda. Nishashinda title zote kubwa. Title zote kubwa. Ana mtu ambaye top Men's Physique ambaye sijashindana naye kabla ni Joe peke yake.
Imagine you're international, and assuming you're in international stage, we are introducing ourselves, and you have nothing to say because you don't have any local. You don't have any local. You don't have identity.
Have you won any show from your local country?
How do you explain that? So how are you here?
Lakini bado nasema Hanif ni hater.
Joe, tell me about this video I was talking about. Like, mapara nyinyi mnashindana huku. Then umetoka huko umeshinda show 2 ama 3 4 ndio competition. Alafu unasema you're afraid. Huko ndio kuna challenge.
Let me tell you the first thing I'll say in that matter. You see why we keep having this back and forth with the guys who came before us?
Yes.
Because they refuse to do that. You see, if they were to enlarge the territories and try and do outside shows, they would have something positive to tell us. But you see what happens? They are always criticizing us because they have nothing to do. It's fine, they might have 12, 15 years experience more than we do. It's not our fault, right?
Yes.
But see, they're seeing mistakes in us, which could be right. It's okay. But what was their role in building this industry?
Hosted by Aka Fitness, who is a fitness influencer. And ilikuwa na Joe Reaper, who is the current Kenya physique champion, men physique champion. And also, on the podcast, there was another guest who is Hanif who is also a veteran, Kenyan veteran bodybuilder and a champion, multi-time champion of different titles on men's physique, you know, for a very long time kutoka, you know, ilikuwa but ikaanza kufade, ikaanza kuwa personal, wasiwa na fallout. Wakati gyms zikaanza kuincrease kuanzia 2019, the gyms started kukua mingi. Yeah? And fallout ikakuwa kwa bodybuilding. watu wengi, hiyo kulikuwa na connection fulani ilikuwa inaletwa mostly hata na USN, yeah, Ultimate Sports Nutrition Kenya, but ili fall out wakati the gyms became too much. That's something that people will understand kwa industry of bodybuilding. Badala like, wasange kuwa more tight, kwa sababu sasa naona watu hata kama akina Willy Owie, akina Ron ya wana train kwa Wallace. Wood gym by that time ilikuwa imeanza, so huko 2017 ilikuwa poa ya, and kulikuwa na hiyo family. Na hiyo family bado watu kama Wallace wamejaribu ku-maintain na imekuwa, but fallout ilikuwa wakati the gyms became even more. You need to understand that instead of the family become even closer, kwa sababu ina grow kwa big. Walikuwa nasema hapo kwa wewe ndio kuna corruption. Unajua watu wakienda kupimwa kilo ndio wawekwe kwa categories. Physique yako iko sawa, but sasa kwa categories. Ndio ulikuwa unasikia mabibi za watu wengine wanakimbia huko, wanafanya nini? Wanaenda wanaongea na watu wanafanya weigh hata before, hata prejudging bado kulikuwa na corruption, to the actual game bado ilikuwa na corruption. So hapo watoto walikuwa wanafika like, alafu uzuri wa Kenya, you're so stupid kwa sababu you complain for a very short period and then you become comfortable. Unajua? So so hizo ni vitu zimekuwa zikihappen, but Hanif anasema it also reflects a lot on your political choices. Yeah? Kwa sababu you guys, you love so much, and you will always pick someone who's famous than someone who's competent. You get? Kenyans most of the time wanachaguanga mse anajulikana sana than mse mwenye ana deliver. Yes, ndio kitu Hanif amesema, na ndio kitu watu wengi wameogopa kusema na watu wameogopa kuongea, na Hanif ameongea. And Hanif is very correct. Yes, and I support Hanif. Hanif is very correct. Hata kama wewe unaogopa kuongea, umecompete wapi, truth must be said bana. No one gives a fuck about the numbers that you pull. Famous people hata hapa Kenya and in the world, hata Nairobi, any state, hata area yenyu, so many famous people, very famous, who cannot even offer anything. You cannot even hear them speak. Hawezi sema kitu, unaona?
You don't have any local, you don't have identity.
Have you won any show from your local country?
How do you explain that? So how are you here?
Lakini bado nasema Hanif ni hater.
Joe, tell me about this video I was talking about. Like, mapara nyinyi mnashindana huku, then mmetoka huku mshinda show 2 ama 3 4, ndio competition. Alafu nasema you're afraid. Huku ndio kuna challenge.
Let me tell you the first thing I'll say in that matter. You see why we keep having this back and forth with the guys who came before us?
Yes.
Because they refuse to do that. You see, if they were to enlarge the territories and try and do outside shows, they would have something positive to tell us. But you see what happens? They are always criticizing us because they have nothing to do. It's fine, they might have 12, 15 years experience more than we do. It's not our fault, right?
Yes.
But see, they've seen mistakes in.
So, kenye unafaa kufanya ni kuangalia previously. Huyo jamaa amefanya nini? Ameachieve nini? The posts zenye alikuwa nazo kitambo. Did he deliver? Kwa sababu unaweza kuwa unazunguka kila mahali my friend na wewe ni hoka na watu wanunui vitu zako. Juu umezurura tao zote, umeenda area zingine zote na wewe ni hoka. Unauzia watu viatu na stock bado uko nayo. No one is buying that stock. Unaitupa, you are getting another stock safi zaidi. Unazurura, no one is buying the stock. Sasa mbona tukikuwa na meeting ya traders tukusikize? Yeah? You get what I'm saying? Deliver. Unaona results. Tuanze kujudge wase na kuchagua wase kulingana na results za achievements zao. Not kwa sababu mtu anajulikana sana. Na get. Speak up. Meeting ilikuwa out gym, I did not attend, but nilikuwa naiona kwa social media and people were talking, but sahi people are quiet. Manze mnaogopa kusema kweli. Juu mnaogopa ku lose clients. Wako train na mama wa kudinya. Na wengine wenyu ni wasenge, mnaogopa kupoteza my boyfriend because you said something. That's why most of you now have feminine energy. Kuna umama. Yeah? Little princesses trapped in masculine bodies, manze. Speak up, semeni ukweli. Kwani but si ati kuchukua credit ya mse. Hard work na determination ndio imefikisha mse hapo. Hizo play zote amecompete akitembea. Si kila mtu anaweza fanya. So hata tukireview kama tukifanya nini, we should learn bado to accept the fact and to give praises where praises deserve. Nini, I would have preferred yo picha mbele tungekuwa na Joe Reaper. I'm just saying, like, I'm not just saying, I'm saying it. Ndio competition pay kwa stiffer. Unaona? Hata Mombasa niliona watu wako na nyama. Kitambo watu walikuwa sasa Mombasa watu wa train. Lakini juu nyinyi wajinga. Na kila mtu ni mjinga na sisi ni wajinga. Tutasonga na wave, kwani tutaumia tena, hatutalan tena, tutarudi tu hapo. Ni hivyo inakuanga. Hivyo ndio nature yetu iko kama Afrika. Ujinga ndio destination, ndio destiny yetu.